guys, exciting morning. I'm just off to see John and his Slingsby T21 glider build. I believe last episode the structure was basically done. In this episode he's got a lot of the covering done, so we're going to go over into his workshop, cup of tea and have a chat, see what he's done and see how close he is to that maiden flight. Let's go.
Yes, look at that. We are getting to, I think, this whole project has probably been one of my most enjoyable projects.
Yeah.
I'm really enjoying it. And I started this nearly a year ago now, June. I think it might have been July when I actually started building. But it has been immensely rewarding. And I've now got to the point where it's starting to take shape and I'm putting in the finer details. I'm concentrating a little bit more on how it actually looks on the ground. A lot of it is my own sort of interpretation. I've looked at lots of pictures of the T21 and it's old-fashioned looking, isn't it? And that's what I'm sort of just trying to inject in my own way. Like when you first saw it 3 months ago, I had made a bit of a cock-up on the dashboard. I think I remember. Yeah, I think we covered that, didn't we? Got excited and put the two instrument panels, one each side. Yeah. Where in actual fact, they are little cupboards. Oh, like a glove box. Glove boxes. Yeah. And the instrument panel will go in the centre. So it's flask and sandwiches in the sides. Right. And is that a little scroll of paper I see there? But I just did it for a good measure this morning. It's a map of Little Holden. Oh, okay. Which not yet. Oh, it will be. Yeah, ordnance survey. Fantastic. No. So a lot of it's just my own interpretation, and so I spend a bit of time on the cockpit working things out. And one little idea I wanted to do was to line this. This is was it 0.8? Yeah. It wouldn't be like that. I should, and they seem to have like a comb in type. Yeah. So we had what an idea. Oh yeah. And I tried this, but it worked in one way. Some nice silicone, flexible rubber. Is it silicone? Yeah. Yeah. It feels like it is a devil to glue. That's the only problem with silicone. Well, yeah, but it hangs on really well. Okay. Yeah, it's because it's silicone. So I've split it all the way down. And actually, it won't take paint, so you're happy with that colour? That's what I found out. Oh, right, okay. So that's why I am moving on. But right. It's such a shame because it really works well. Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's was it tubing? Yeah, it was. Yeah. So, and I've made a groove down there, so it'll actually. So, but like you say, it doesn't paint. I don't like that colour. No, so that's not going to happen. But the principle of it looks gorgeous, doesn't it? Yeah. I don't want the pilots cutting their fingers and hands and things when they step in. And things. Yeah. So right, end off for that. So I'm going to find some black. Is what I want. Black rubber. Or something like that, just to. Something that, because only creases in it to want it to bend. Yeah, yeah. Also, I might be able to help you out with that actually. Might you? Yeah. Excellent. Yeah. Excellent. I have produced some seating. Ooh, look at this. That's smart. I'd like to say it was leather, but it's not. Traeger's finest leatherette. Yeah, looks like leather. Yeah, it's pretty good, isn't it? Yeah, I'll say, yeah. And the roll they had was massive, great roll, and I thought, I only want 6 inches of it. But they had an offcut sitting there on the side. Was this Traeger? Of Traeger. Yeah, that's where I bought my stuff before, yeah. So, it's just... Traeger Mills is a local outlet, guys, of all things. All things modelling? No, it's not. No, wish it was. It's massive, just all things. I'll just sits in there. lent a little bit of...
Yeah. Yes, look at that.
And the quarter scale pilots will, in fact, their heads are just, and the shoulders has scale, it seems.
Yeah.
Just above the back.
Yeah. And these are the slots for the seat belts?
Seat belts, yeah, got to go in there.
Yeah. So what's the covering?
Right.
Oh, this isn't covering because it's ply, isn't it?
It's ply. It was a big debate.
Was it?
Yeah, on whether to cover it so that you had the same covering, but I felt that was going to be maybe. I never like covering a solid surface because you end up sometimes with bubbles.
You do, yeah.
So I thought, well, if it's solid on the real plane, I mean, it wouldn't be covered, would it? It'd be painted, surely.
You'd think so. So how are you going to do the transition between the covering and the...
Initially, well, it's black, white, so I've glossed the white.
Yeah.
All across here.
Mm-hmm.
And then it goes to red, and it's red underneath, so that's basically this all stays white. So I think we talked about this last time.
Mm-hmm.
Try to get two different colours.
All right.
Because the white extends all the way down to the back.
Mm-hmm.
And then the red there. And there was nothing in between, so if I was going to cover it, that was going to be difficult. And then we thought about, okay, maybe we can just do it in white and paint. Spray paint.
Yeah.
And I thought, is that necessarily going to work if I get bleeding and things like that? You know, if it doesn't quite somehow, and never desperate.
Do you know the anti-bleed trick you can do with masking tape?
No.
Oh, okay. You put your masking tape down, and whatever the base colour is that you've just stuck the masking tape on, you then paint that colour down the edge of the tape. So if it bleeds under, it bleeds the same colour under the tape, but it seals the edge. So when you put on the opposing colour, it's already bled under and sealed it. And when you pull the tape off, yes, you might have bleeding, but you'll never notice it because it's bled the same colour.
Yeah.
That sort of works quite well.
I bought frog tape to do it.
Oh yeah, what colour?
Oh, I don't know. Does it come in different colours?
Yeah, it does, yeah.
Well, there you go.
The green is extra sticky, the blue is less sticky. I see you've got the green.
Is that the extra sticky one?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Probably not.
Which will, if you're not careful, pull off. Yeah.
Gloss Tex.
Right.
Bought some from Solar Film. And I sprayed it. And it actually works very well.
Yeah, look at that. It doesn't crack at all, does it?
No. Not that you refold it.
No.
That's just gloss on top of this slightly texy gloss surface.
You didn't prep it at all?
No.
Wow.
So it would have worked.
Yeah.
If I'd have sort of gone to the problem of trying to stick it and all the rest of it. However, that's not going to happen. I put in a line.
Yeah.
A balsa. It makes minimal difference to the weight.
That took a bit of work.
So, it wasn't that bad. I threaded my long piece in behind. I was having a discussion with Charlie about it.
Oh, and you just marked it off, did you?
Clamped it, and just...
Well, yeah.
With a pencil, and...
Yeah. As an alternative, could you have... I know it's besides the point now, just pop a bit of wood over the top. 1/8 inch by 1/2 inch. So the covering would have done that, you know.
Oh, I see what you mean.
But you wouldn't have noticed it.
Yeah, I suppose I could have done.
Yeah, you still could. You still could, and it would beef up all the joints. Why not stick something like this up here, and then it's all at this. You've got something to stick it to.
That's a good idea, Cliff.
Yeah, I mean you could.
Yeah,
it would only have to. In fact, it could be. This is 0.8 ply. Did you say? Yeah, if you could. I mean, if you had any 0.4 ply, it would just take it down that 0.4 of a mil, and it would be slightly behind, but that's better than it being slightly too fat. If you know what I mean, slightly in front.
So basically, with the fuselage. Oh yes. So that's what's going to happen then. So I'm going to cover the bottom, and that will be covered all the way, the whole lot, right underneath.
Oh, look at that! Oh, it's the wheel mount, isn't it?
Yeah.
This looks like a boat.
It is. You can land on water.
Now My mate Chris, Dad's RC hangers, just built his RC tender, his RAF tender. He'll know what that looks like. That's what it just looks like.
Yeah, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So that's all going to be covered.
Yeah.
Right up to, so that.
Because there's a skid as well, isn't there?
There's a skid one as well. Yeah.
What's that going to be made from?
Well, that's done. I think we saw last.
Yeah. Remind me. They take a
laminated.
Oh gosh, yeah. Look at that. Oh yeah.
With
I was going to say they take a bit of a bash, don't they? Sometimes, so that's not going to go anywhere. Look at that. Amazing how you got curved plywood as well, like that. Amazing.
And that just sits on top of.
Oh right. Oh, you made a little bracket.
Which under
yeah, yeah, to take up
one
the.
There and one
yeah.
There somewhere. And
yeah.
then it's just screwed at the front. And I've got myself
a block in there.
A block in there. Yeah.
You've got a toe release, isn't there?
Toe release is in.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Although not actually got them.
Yeah, and there's the servo for it.
Yeah.
Isn't it great when you start getting these little details in? You know,
brilliant.
I love the details. What does the dash look like? Do you have a laser printer stroke scanner?
You got a scanner? I can scan things.
Before you use it, why don't you scan it in and you can print off as many as you want?
Oh, I see.
Years down the road, you know.
Another good tip. Another good tip.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's because I'm tight.
Last time we met, hadn't been done, was the front nose section, which is from
right.
short nose.
Yeah.
But in its bare, it had the former.
Yeah.
And then I had a bit of quarter ply.
Oh yeah, to shape it.
And a quarter ply cut.
This is an interesting shape, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is that sort of?
I don't know. It's the way it's sort of. So what I've done is filled that with lead.
Lead? Oh goodness me! Yeah.
Hence, we've now got already.
Oh yeah.
The battery.
Yeah.
But of course, there's quite a way to tail.
Yes, there is. Yeah, long way back. Yeah.
And then use body filler to coat it all over and sand it down. So there's a good chunk of weight of lead in there, right up forward. You can't get it any further forward than that.
No.
So that should be a good start. And inside I've got a shelf, so the battery will go right in here.
Okay.
And likewise any extra lead. But the finished model, according to the plans, is £13 to £14 or £14 to £15, something like that. But circa £14.
That's a fair weight.
Yeah.
To carry it from the car park to the takeoff. Wow. Yes.
The film, this gloss text, went on really easily.
Yeah.
And for the first time ever, I'm now using a sealing iron.
Yes, same one I use. Yeah.
From Stanley.
Oh yeah.
And brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Except it shrunk beautifully. It didn't take much effort at all.
No.
I don't think
is this a painted finishing?
This is film.
Oh, this is it. This as it is. Excuse me. This is off the roll colour.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And this is painted.
No, that's off the roll.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, that's such a rich red. I just assumed it was. Yeah.
It is. It's not quite the red I wanted, but.
Well, it doesn't. That doesn't look as red on the wing as it does there. So that's quite nice.
It's
yeah.
almost got an orange.
And I love the way it shows up the scaled pimples under the covering.
Yes.
That's scale, John. Yeah. Of course it is. They're wood, aren't they? They're made of wood.
I tell you what. What is
Get out. As it flies over that, it's going to look fantastic. Look at that.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah. Assuming it flies, of course.
So,
right, yeah.
So I made those out of the Paxilin.
Oh yeah.
So I've got to cut this out.
Yeah.
And put servos under there.
Right.
All wide in. And then...
And what, you make a separate plate to screw in or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just take it on, I think.
All right, okay, yeah.
But
it works very smooth.
Heavy.
It is, yeah.
You imagine that
but when the slipstream's over it, is it a chunky servo then?
It's one of them.
Oh, because you needed slim ones to get in the wing, didn't you? They're nice, aren't they?
It's a shame can't see them.
I've not Not really seen these before.
So does it give the...
Yeah, 7 kilograms. Yeah, that's lovely, isn't it? They look quite expensive as well. Where they from?
20 odd, something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
not as much as you think. Yeah, I thought they'd be. Yeah, I thought they might be double that.
They do look very lovely equipment.
Stan we're mentioning, by the way, is Phoenix Model Supplies in Newton Abbot.
That's to take the strut.
Yeah.
Which I've yet to work out. It's the same fitting on the bottom there. But I can get from Sleck heavy duty. When it says heavy duty, it's like a little. It's like a clevis. It's aluminium, and it will go two plates with a threaded hole.
Right.
So I can put in.
So it'll stay permanently fixed, hinge that end, and then you on assembly.
I can make it adjustable the far end.
Yeah, but it'll be easier to clip in somehow on the fuselage.
Yeah.
And it'll just flop.
Yeah. Yes. And I thought I'm going to maybe use M3 or M2.5 threaded rod, perhaps.
Oh, yeah.
With a balsa sandwich to an aerofoil section per the plan.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Over the top of it.
Yeah, nice. Yeah.
And that will make the
sort that out. Yeah.
It's amazing just how how much there is still to do. Dusty.
Oh yeah, decent size. That's the underneath.
And we discussed this last time.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Which works.
Yeah.
Really well. So there's a lot of.
And that screws onto the fuselage.
Yep. Yes, actually
put the holes out. Yeah.
Yes, and I will be putting in nylon bolts.
Right. Right. Yeah. As much throw as you can get, I suppose.
It's about a couple of inches either way, but it doesn't take much to get a couple of inches.
No. I think on my big vintage model, I've glued this onto the tailplane, and then the whole unit will unbolt if you wanted.
Goes up.
Oh yeah.
There somewhere.
On there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cut down.
Yeah. I can't think exactly
how
it goes, but
yeah.
So that will go at the front.
Yeah. That'll look fantastic.
That'll look quite good,
yeah, it will, and does. Yeah. And you've got roundels for the wing. They are big, aren't they?
Roundels. One at the top and one at the bottom. Somewhere here.
Peel the back off to roughly halfway. Cut it off with scissors. Stick it back down, leaving a gap, 1/4 inch, something like that. Then you've only got a 1/4 inch gap, and you can position it. When you're happy, you stick that 1/4 inch gap down, move that back, peel that bit back, and stick it down.
Exactly.
Move that bit back, peel it off, and stick it down, driving the air out as you go. But if you peel that off and have just a small gap, you can position it, with perfection.
Yeah, right.
That applies to all of it. But it works really well. I don't charge for any of this, It's amazing what a cup of coffee and one cream biscuit gets you.
And there's some small roundels.
Yeah, fuselage. Yeah, and registration.
Yes.
Oh, look at that.
Air Cadets, which is right down the front of the fuselage.
Oh right, yeah.
Like that.
Yeah, they're big and bold, aren't they?
Yeah.
In black.
It's huge.
Yeah.
And then that's my registration.
Yes.
MJ. So that's really, really exciting.
Yeah.
It finally gets to.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Who made that?
Me.
Oh, goodness
all made
me.
up. Ready to go.
Let's get my glasses on. Oh, I was going to. This is very interesting actually, because on my new build I'm going to do something like this. Are these the same ones Rob used on his? I think they are, aren't they? Yeah.
Chris told me, and the one I've always sort of done it.
Yeah.
Is you put your positive and negative on the outside pins.
All right.
And then put your signals wherever. Don't worry about what's what, because you just plug it in the receiver and you'll see something move.
Yeah, so it's positive and negatives, isn't it?
Yes, that's positive.
Yeah, and then your signals for the...
Yeah. Back to reduce the LiPo down to... It's on here, it's 5.5 volts.
Mm-hmm. And it's going to have a vario in it?
Yes, my sort of the vario that I pass around the various models.
Yeah. You said about 12 months ago you must have brought the plans to the meeting.
and rolled them out and said, this is what I'm going to build, amazingly. And we all said behind your back, he'll never do it. It's been fantastic, so thank you very much. And we'll see you up at the field. Absolutely. In about, well, back in the autumn sometime. So yeah, brilliant. Thanks guys, thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Not many people do. And if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button and you'll see the Maiden Flight when it happens. Thanks for watching. Cheers. Oh, and comment as well. John likes comments. He's so lonely. Thanks, John.